why everybody saying we can't beat Ohio State, dog? We still the underdogs, bro.
Yeah.
We still 9.5 point, all this other good stuff.
7.5 this morning, dog.
It went down to 7.5.
Okay, so let me explain this to the people that non-betters, the people who don't understand betting.
Yeah, that's not me.
Started at 11.5.
Mm-hmm.
Started at 11.5. They saying Ohio State 11 points better than us. Got in there with this morning with the villains. It's down to 7.5. So that's not saying that Miami can beat Ohio State. What it's saying is that it started at 11.5, and the bettors, big time bettors, like, nah, I'm taking that 11 points. Right. I saw that defense. If you're gonna beat them by 11, you know what I'm saying? Then that mean they got 0, or that mean you don't score the. I saw that defense. Let me take that 11. Then it went down 10. And take that 10. It ain't stay there at all. It got the 9. Nah, heck no. I saw that defense. We gonna take that 9. So basically, it's saying that we'll take the 9 points in Miami. Not saying that Miami's going to win. I want people to understand that. Woke up this morning, it was at 7.5. Hayes.
Mm-hmm. And now it's back up to 9.
I don't know if it's back up to 9.
9.5.
Okay, I don't know if it's back up to 9.
I know that's how the betting. I know that's how the scale goes. Wow.
Yeah, it got to 7.5 today. So that's people saying, nah. I don't see y'all. If you're gonna give me 7 points, I'm gonna take the Canes. Right. So
I'm gonna take the Canes to cover it. Not saying that they said Miami gonna win. They said Miami gonna cover it.
I take the Canes to cover it. Now Miami win as whoopie do. They still win, but so that's what that is. Hayes, I want to say this. Before we get into do we have a chance and all that. Listen. We've been asking to be on this stage for years, right? Sure. Oh man, we think we're just as good as the best team. We think we've been asking to be on this stage for years. Oh, we got a shot. We got into the tournament. Then we take on the Texas A&M team, who we all thought was frauds. You know what I'm saying? At least the villains, we thought they was frauds. After watching all that film and watching every game, we had done declared them frauds. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We take them out. And now you get to the next level of it. See, because when you're asking to get into the playoffs, right, you want to get in. You want a shot. But you're not thinking about the bloodbath. You ain't thinking about the blood sport. Like, you're in now. Now you get to face the Ohio State. Mm-hmm. They've been winning 10 games since Pants with Pockets was invented. They believe they could win. They believe they're better than you. Bruh, like, and I want to set the stage for what we're talking about here. They think they're better than you. They know how to win. You know what I'm saying? Let's get all this out the way before we get into this cane shade bullshit, right?
All right.
But that's what we're asking for. I kind of compared it to playing video games. Like, you remember playing Mike Tyson Punch Out and you get the soda pop Pavinsky and you try to beat him and then you get past him and then you get you know what I'm saying? You get to these different levels, right? Mm-hmm. Well, we've gotten in the room with the team that was 98% of the season. Now we're in the room. So let's put that on the table first, right? You know,
as the good book says, Street. As the good book says, be careful what you ask for. He'll get to you. And here we are.
We're in the room. So now we're in the room.
Yeah.
Bro, this is competition. There's no easy way around it. Mm-mm. At some point, you're going to have to look Debo in the face and hit his ass with a brick.
In a pillowcase. Because you're going to need it more than once.
Yeah.
You're going to need it more than once, mother.
It ain't no tiptoeing around it. Debo came to Craig's house, and Craig had to hit him in the face with a brick in front of his mama and God and everybody. This is what we were asking for. They looking at us like, where these niggas been? Like, they don't come to these parties.
We here now.
What I think, Hayes, a lot of people, Texas A&M did not realize how big and fast we were.
Right.
The kids, not the coach. All week long was like, Frank, pay attention. These motherfuckers are henchmen. All week long, the coaches was on that. But the kids, listen to this SEC BS. They told it when they got recruited. The ACC ain't nothing. You going to play there, and and then the kids, I think, did not believe that we were bigger and faster than them because they've been fed all this SEC bullshit.
And if they look at the trend, we dropped down to 18. We lost against Louisville and SMU. They've only lost against who they lost against? Georgia. Was it Georgia? No, Texas. They lost against Texas at the end. I think that was who else they had lost to, but it was a top ranked team. So in their mind, they like we better than, but they didn't realize, man, you messing with some dogs, and they was hungry. And I have to say this, Street, I was so proud of them cats, man, going in there. You know, I've been around this long enough, and I think hostile environments are more for fans than it is players. Because at some point, bro, ain't nobody paying attention to that dude back there yelling, "Your mama sucks." Like at some point, like, you know what I'm saying? It really is not it, because here, like I tell you, it's almost like white noise on the TV. You just get used to the because you just that's all you hear.
Right.
The noise really affects the quarterback more than anything, or maybe some communication, but it doesn't rattle the player. And I think that's just like a misnomer that fans like to say, "Oh, 100,000 people." Whatever, bro. Whatever. Like it's loud, but whatever. No, being serious. Because think about it.
I get it.
I know, but name a player that's gone to the podium and said, except the quarterback. They're like, "Yeah, man, them guys were so loud, man. I really was nervous."
It don't happen.
Or has a guy ever said, "Man, they were so loud, it really made a difference in the game, and he a defensive lineman." I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we here now. We here at Ohio State, as they like to call it, man. I got my man Dom coming on Monday. We're gonna chop it up. Used to do the Coach with Coach podcast back when we kind of first started. They come into play, just like we come into play, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it twisted. Jeremiah Smith is who he is, but here's the difference. One thing about being a receiver, baby, a lot of things got to go right for you to get the ball.
Yes.
Snap, you got to block. The quarterback got to be able to understand the defense you're going against, the coverage, the read, the throw. All that got to go right for you to get 7 catches out of 60 plays. You understand me?
Facts.
So you don't have an experienced Will Howard like you had last year, right? Will Howard may not have been the world beater, but he was a veteran, right? He had been around. He understood the game in that sense. Julian Sanders is relatively young in this thing, man. Just getting his feet wet, just getting the sea legs. And like you said, you got a real gangster coming at you. Ruben Hurricane. Bang.
The whole
and
D-line.
Don't forget, the whole D-line biting, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this. Shout out to Corey Heatherman. I love the way he implements the nickel into the blitz package, not just the linebackers. I love the way he used Keontae Scott and Poiser and all of them guys, man. I love that, bro.
Explain to people what you mean.
So instead of you just blitzing Wesley Bassane, I very rarely see Wesley Bassane blitzing or Torrey, those guys. I mean, I've seen Torrey blitz some, but he does like to bring Poiser off the edge, off the number 2, right? Mm-hmm. Because think about it, you got 3 good guys back there. Jacoby Thomas, I keep want to call him Marion because he got on 0. Keontae Scott, and you have Poiser, right? And they're all kind of interchangeable. And I'm telling you, those are the best 3 pickups the Miami Hurricanes have picked up in the transfer portal this year. Those 3 guys right there are phenomenal. They play together like a unit because they're so interchangeable. You know, if like Keontae went down for that month, okay, you brought in Bryce Fitzgerald, cool, but you got the other 2 to walk him through it. And to me, bringing them off the edge, the blitzing, you're now using speed, right? The speed of a Keontae Scott, the speed of a Thomas, the speed of a Poiser, the hitting ability, presence alone, right? Changes the blocking. And now you say, damn it, I got to kick slide to this fast dude, but then I got Mesidor right here coming. Then I got Justin Scott or Moten or somebody, or Blake coming. Then I got Bain over here on the other side coming. Bro, I'm telling you, 5-on-5, and one of them are going to win. Because if they only got 5 and I bring 5, Heatherman's saying one of these guys are going to win.
Right.
I don't need a +1.
Right.
Yeah. And the running back, if he stays in, he has to pick the right guy to help. He can only help one of them.
Yeah.
So he got a 20% chance of picking the right dude.
You like what you see Heatherman doing?
I do. I'll say this about Heatherman. I've never been a put the cart before the horse kind of guy. When Corey Heatherman came in, everybody went and looked at, what he did at JMU and what he did, man, whatever. I want to see what you do here. And I have been pleasantly surprised here. I have to be honest with you. So anyway, yeah.
Was good. So no, I just wanted to put that out there. Hey, I wanted to put that out there before we get into all the, do we have a chance of how we gonna beat them and they ain't played nobody, bro.
They're the reigning champs, bro.
Right. This is where we at. Now, I don't think there's any dominant college football teams out here. Like that, there's no there's not
juggernaut.
Yeah, there's no juggernaut. These teams don't scare me, right?
True.
They just don't. Like there's no dominant team out here. So
that's fair.
Our defense, I believe, is a national championship defense.
I agree. I can agree with that 10,000%.
Our defense is very dominant. Our defense. I mean, this Texas A&M was averaging 30 points a game. Like I ain't see it. I don't know how, but they were. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
So I'll say this to your point, yes, and you saying that I agree with you. I said that earlier that this year college football. I don't want to sound, but when I say down, meaning there's no team that's head and shoulders above everybody else, in my opinion, right?
I agree.
Yeah, like, is Ohio State the reigning champ? Sure. So, like I said, I believe you should be number 1 until somebody beats you. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? It was you the king of the castle right now until somebody come on there, and off with your head. I get that, but they are not as dominant as they were with that running back room they had in Quashon Judkins. They were not as dominant as they were. You know what I mean? What they had. They got a young guy, Bo Jackson. Shout out to him and those guys. But they not Quashon Judkins and Henderson, Travion Henderson. You know what I mean? Can they? Sure. Carnell Tate and those guys as well, and Jeremiah Smith. Dog, they lost some pieces. Not saying those guys are bad, but man, they up there, but they still not there. And I definitely think they are beatable. And Indiana showed that. Shout out to Indiana. Kurt Signetti say, Google me. All I do is win. God dang, you gotta love that, boy. You gotta love that. Yes,
Google me.
My boy said, Google me. But and guess what? All he's done is win, bro.
He ain't told not one lie.
That boy got a Heisman Trophy winner. First time ever, ain't it?
He ain't tell not damn lie.
Not one of them.